Hey guys, welcome back, or welcome if it's your first time here. Okay, so for today's video, I have been feeling a little nostalgic and I used to love watching these all the time growing up. So for today's video, we're gonna do a little what's in my bag, and I grew up watching these all the time. I feel like it was just so fun to get to see what other people had in their bags or in like their backpack or even in their lockers. Like in high school, I would watch that and stuff. So I think it's just so interesting and fun. I don't know what it is, but something about seeing what other people carry in their everyday bag. It's like a little nosy, but it's just fun to get to see and get ideas for what you can carry in your own bag. And I honestly just feel like it really shows a lot about a person based on what they carry in their everyday bag. So you'll probably get to know a little bit more about me as well based on what I'm carrying in here. But I am definitely and have always been one of those people that loves to have something on hand for like every occasion. I just love being prepared and offering something to somebody who needs it. Like I just have always been that person. If you're watching this and you know me in real life, you're probably like, yep, for sure. So that's probably gonna be pretty obvious, but let's just go ahead and jump right into it. So I know some people like to switch out their bags depending on like the season or the outfits they're wearing, and I really don't do that for the season very often. I feel like this bag just kind of suits me for every single season. Honestly, I use it in summer and winter and fall, all of the above. And I usually use it pretty much every day for all outfits and all occasions, but sometimes I do use a couple other bags depending on what I'm doing, so I'll show you guys those. So if I'm not using this bag, then the other one I'll reach for the most is this Baggu little crescent. I think this is the medium crescent bag, and this is a really great bag just every day. You can throw so much stuff in here. It's really just like one big pocket with two zippers on each side, and it does have like the little key strap as well. So I really do love this bag. I used it for a while pretty much in place of this one, but I honestly come back to this one more often than not and just use it as my everyday bag. But I do love this one, and I love having it as an option in case I want something a little more sporty or like waterproof depending on the activity we're doing. But yeah, I do love having this option around if I want to grab this one. And then this one is actually not one I've used a whole lot, but I recently got gifted this from my sister for my birthday, and it is a little leather crossbody. It's really cute, and it's like magnetic here, and it's just one little pocket with a little, I guess, smaller pocket on the side there. But I'm super excited to have this and to grab for it if I need it for something a little fancier, like if I'm dressing up for an event or certain things. It's so pretty too, like the pattern on here. I love it, and I'm excited to have this as well in case I do want to dress a little fancier and have a bag to match. So this is my bag. It is a thrifted Gap little suede tote. It's like this brown suede material all over, and I thrifted this a couple years back at a Goodwill, and I love this bag so much. It's exactly what I was looking for at the time. I feel like I was looking online for a long time for a bag really similar to this, and I was honestly really close to buying one on a different website, and it was like obviously a lot more money and a different style, but like generally the same vibe as this one. And then I happened to go into Goodwill one day just thrifting, and this was there, and it was the perfect bag. I was so excited when I found it, and yeah, I just feel like it is exactly what I like to carry every day. It's like the perfect size where it holds a lot, but it's not like so big that it's hard to carry or that it's like uncomfortable on your shoulder. And yeah, I just love it so much. Let's go ahead and start with the outside. So I like to keep a little claw clip on the outside of the bag, and just in case, you know, on the occasion that I like to put my hair up if I'm out and I don't have anything else, I will grab for this. And this is honestly like the perfect size to clip this to, and it just stays in place right there and it doesn't move around. So I love keeping that there in case I need it. And on this side, I've got a little scarf tied here, and I honestly love this. I think it's just cute and adds a little something to the bag, but I'll also have this here in case I need it. But yeah, sometimes it's there, sometimes it's not. Okay, so let's go ahead and just dive into what's in here. So this bag does have a little closure here that's like a magnetic closure, and I love that on this because I feel like sometimes with totes, you know, it's just like one big open bag and you don't really have any security, any closure. So I do love having at least a little something here for extra security. I would prefer a zipper most of the time, but it's at least nice to have this, and I can just kind of like snap this on there if I'm out and about and be a little less worried about it. First things first, I have my Bible in here. This does not always stay in my bag, of course. Sometimes I have it out in my living room or my bedroom or wherever, or a different bag if I'm using a different one that day, but I love that I can just throw this in here and it fits perfectly. It fits with all the rest of my stuff in here. And yeah, it's just so easy to pick up and throw in on the go if I'm going to like a coffee shop or really anywhere for the day, or traveling. I can just put it in here. And this is my favorite Bible. I love this Bible so much. My mom got me this as a gift for my birthday a couple years ago. It's from Hosanna Revival, and they have beautiful Bibles. I feel like they have really, really great stuff, and they're super, super high quality. And this one is really nice, especially for putting in a bag on the go, because it's like the soft bound leather, and it just kind of like molds. I can just throw it in and not really have to think about it. And this has just been such a great Bible. I love it so much. I added some little Bible tabs from Amazon on here, and this one is so pretty. It's like the little floral print on the front, and then the back is Romans 8:39, which says, "Nothing can separate us." Yeah. Love my Bible. Number one thing in my bag, number one thing in my life too. Okay, along the same topic of books, I have this little notebook in here, and this says, "Pardon me, what the heck is going on?" And I feel like that's just so fitting for my life, and this is just such a cute little book. So I like to keep this on hand as well if I, need to jot down some notes or a grocery list or anything like that. It's just got these little lines with like a to-do list, and then this side is blank, so great for on the go if I just need a little notebook to write down some thoughts or a list of any kind. Okay, next up I've got my wallet. This is just your standard normal wallet, nothing crazy here, but it's an American Leather Co. I have had this wallet for like almost 6 years now, I think, and it has held up really, really well. It's like super high quality leather, and I feel like it just has stood the test of time. So I love this wallet. I have not changed it for a long time, and yeah, I just love this because it fits really well in here. It's pretty small, it doesn't take up a lot of space, and I can also grab this, take this, like my keys and a water bottle if I want to somewhere and not have to take my whole purse. So yeah, love this wallet. It is a keeper for sure. Okay, next thing I see is this Chico bag, and these are so great. I love having these for if I'm just needing like an extra bag at any point, if I go grocery shopping or like to a farmer's market, or just anytime really if you need an extra bag. These are really, really great. So the way they work, it's actually the best thing ever. It's so easy to use. You just slide this and then pull it out, and the whole bag comes out like this. Turn it around, and then you just turn it inside out, and you've got yourself a whole new bag. It turns into a whole new bag, and it's like a really, really big tote actually. This one is the crossbody one, so you can like put it over like this, and it's really great. So to put it back in, you really just turn it back the other way and do the steps in reverse, and then just put all the fabric back into the little bag. I feel like with some of these too, it's so hard to like put the fabric back in, but this company, I guess they just got the ratios right, because you can shove all that back in there and close it up like super easily, and then it's back to what you had before. And these ones also have a little carabiner on the side, so that's great if you wanted to clip it to something, a keychain. And yeah, these are just really, really great to have. I have a couple of these in my car as well, and we love these in our house. Okay, next up is my keychain. I got all my stuff on here. This honestly looks a little crazy because it is. It's got a lot going on, but I'll just go through it. So I've got my keys. These also are on like a little, they're on a little key ring, and then you can just unclip them if you need it. So I could like take this off and just have my keys, my car keys and my house keys, and then just clip it back on really easily like that. So I set it up like that on purpose because I like to have it all together so that I know where it's all at in my purse, but then I can just easily clip it off if I need one thing at a time. So I've got my car keys on here, like I said, and then I've also got this little chapstick holder. This just has my current chapstick, which is the Primally Pure Creamsicle Lip Balm, and these ones are made with tallow. They are really, really good. I love this company as well. I really try to do as much low tox products as I can, and their company does really, really clean ingredients, and I've been loving those lip balms. Always have to have a lip balm or chapstick or something like that in my bag. And then I've got my AirPods on here. I've got a cute little boot keychain that was given to me from a friend. I also have this little tool. This is like a little mini Leatherman tool. So you just like flip these down and then it turns into a tiny little pair of pliers. And you can flip the sides out and it's got like a little knife, a little file, and then this side has a little screwdriver and I think a bottle opener. Yeah, and you just flip it back down and it turns back into a little keychain. So love having that in case I need a little tool of some sort on the go. And then last thing on here is this little zipper pouch, and I just keep like coins and some cash in here. I go shopping at Aldi sometime, and if you know, you gotta have a quarter. So keep that and then some extra cash on hand just in case I need it. That is everything on this crazy looking keychain. Okay, next up I've got my little medicine organizer. So I used to have a bag that had my medicine in it and it just wasn't super organized, and I ended up getting this little guy off of Amazon, and it's been really great. It's like a little thing you open and it's just got all the little sections for different medicine or supplements or whatever you want to put in there. Yeah, love having that and keeping it. It's just easy to know where it is and know what's in there at all times. Okay, next thing I've got, of course, some hand sanitizer. Always got to have this on hand anywhere I go. I keep these in my car and in my purse and pretty much everywhere. So I just ordered these actually in a bulk pack on Amazon, and then I give some to my husband for his car and stuff, and we just use them all over the place. But this is the Everyone for Everybody hand sanitizer spray, and I would say it's a great alternative to the Touchland ones. I used to have those, and they're nice. I get it. They look cool and they're like so pretty packaging, but honestly, they're so expensive for what they are, and they're really not great ingredients either. And I think I said it earlier, but I try my best to stick to non-toxic, low toxic products and just having cleaner ingredients overall. And so this is actually an EWG verified product, and so it's super clean and it's got really great ingredients in it. Yeah, this one is great. It's the coconut lemon scent. It's really good and a lot more of an affordable option as well. Right, next I've got some pepper spray. I am, out sometimes with the dogs walking around or just anything like that. I just, you never know. It's always good to be extra safe. So have a whole thing of pepper spray in there. Okay, and last thing in the main pocket here, which is kind of like multiple things in one, I have this little bag, and I like to keep a couple extra emergency things in this bag. Okay, so first thing in here, I've got one of these little tape measures, retractable tape measures, and I think this one is actually broken, which is really sad, but I'll have to find the other one I have. If you are a crafty girl, you get it. It's so great to have a little tape measure on hand, and sometimes I'll be out like thrifting, or if I'm in a craft store and I need to, do a quick measurement for something I'm buying, then I love having this, and I can just quickly do it, put it back in my bag, and no big deal. So yeah, definitely always keep one of these around. Next thing in here, I've got this little mini, kind of like a sewing kit. It's just a couple things of thread, some needles, a couple safety pins, a button, and I think that's it. Yeah, just like a little sewing kit, and I really haven't ever needed this, but in the case I need like a safety pin or something, it's great to have a couple. And then I've got some hair ties as well, a couple different colors and sizes of those. And then I've got some eye drops, and then a little mini dime perfume. I did get the sample pack of this a while back and was using up the different scents. So this one is I Love Your Smell Baby, and I ended up going and getting the full size of this in the 7 Summers scent, which is really, really nice. But yeah, I keep a couple of the extra little mini scents in my bag. I've got some nail clippers, got a couple little paper clips in here. Also have these little mini pair of scissors. And that's everything in this little tiny bag. Okay, so in the bag, there's also a little zipper pocket on the side. So I do keep a couple things in here as well. First thing being a random Hobby Lobby receipt, which checks out. And then I do have some pins. I like to keep a couple pins on hand, which I actually have a lot of pins. I have a Sharpie, some black pins, a pink pin, and a little highlighter as well. If I have my Bible and I'm doing Bible study, that's great to have. I've got a random little origami heart that my mom made me like years ago, and I've just always kept it in my bag. Also a little note that my sister wrote me. I also have a book of stamps that's like half used, and you know, you never know when you might need a thing of stamps. These are actually from our wedding invites. I'm pretty sure. I've had them for forever, and I guess I just have never ended up using them, but they're really cute little espresso and like coffee themed stamps. Got some floss picks, a notebook in here that's just like blank pages in case I need to write something down. I don't think I've ever actually really used this from my bag, but I have some washi tape in case I ever need it, I guess. Got a lighter. Also really don't think I've grabbed for a lighter for any reason, but in case I need a lighter, I've got one that's like a little mini torch lighter in here. And I've got some gum. This has been my favorite gum. It's the Pure. It's aspartame free. It's got a little bit cleaner ingredients, and I like that you can buy these in the larger bags like this. It's got like 72 pieces in it, so yeah, love this gum. Got some girl products. You never know when you might need those. And last thing in here is a little Altoids case, and this actually just has some little band-aids and some alcohol wipes, just like a little mini first aid kit. Definitely never know when you might need that. Okay, and that's pretty much everything in my bag. I definitely like to carry a lot of stuff as I'm looking at this giant pile over here. But like I said, I do like to have everything prepared and organized, and I do enjoy getting to just have things on hand in case someone needs them, in case I need them, or a friend. And yeah, I'm a little bit excessive when it comes to what I carry in my bag. But I'm definitely curious to know if we carry any of the same things or what your guys' essentials are. So let me know down below, what do you carry in your everyday bag? What are your essential items that you cannot go without when you leave the house? So that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, then please consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one.